We've got some breaking news coming in right now, and how about this?
Whoa.
We know the guy is sticking around for a while. Yep, an 8-year contract extension for Noah Hanifin with the Vegas Golden Knights. Of course, everybody knows, acquired during the trade deadline, a massive trade acquisition for an already healthy defense, I will say, for the Vegas Golden Knights. But this is an amazing contract for him. Clearly, the organization is investing in him. He wants to be there. And now it's all hands on deck for this Golden Knights team moving forward, Stu.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I mean, a lot of us were, just amazed at what that roster looked like. I mean, of course, there's the Stone piece right now, and that's a bit of a question mark. But to go out and add a Hanifin at the deadline, add to that a Hurdle at the deadline, Mantha at the deadline, it was further evidence of Vegas continuing to push the chips in the middle. You can't help but draw that analogy when you see them operate this way. But Hanifin is a lock for me. I mean, he's been a hand-in-glove fit since they landed him. Of course, I think he brings a brilliant two-way game, all kinds of offensive upside, a really solid defender. But you made the point earlier. I mean, that's already a really stout decor. It's already an impressive decor. Now it's kind of the envy of the Western Conference almost, with the exception of Colorado. But I mean,
it's crazy how they financially fit it all in too, because this is a $7.35 million per season for Noah Hanifin for the next 8 years, and they've already got a lot of guys locked up. I'm just always amazed at the logistics of the juggling of the salary cap and what they're able to do there in Vegas and continue to keep these guys there.
Yeah, and I think the longer these contracts go on, because you're right, they got a lot of, I mean, even Tomas Hurdle, they acquire him. He's got a lot of term left, right? Like, but here's the thing, when what'd you say it was 7.5?
7.35.
7.35 for Hanifin. I mean, that's a pretty good deal for Noah Hanifin. Like, I'm sorry, like for what he does, what he brings, and what the other market, players are getting, it'll be a great deal in a couple years. But I find it really interesting because this team, we always talk about, they do the big moves, the big things, the unexpected. When you look at the build, I don't think anybody necessarily saw maybe Shea Theodore turn into a stud that he has there, but they landed that in the when they what's it called, the
expansion draft.
Thank you. Jeez. Expansion draft. When they nailed him in expansion draft, then you go over on some of the other guys, right? Like Petro, yes, I know. Sometimes my mind just goes away a little bit. But then even Petro. Petro was the biggest fish on the market.
Yeah.
Bang, got him.
Yeah.
Noah Hanifin, that was the top defenseman this year available that everybody talked about. Bang, got him. Remember Jack Eichel that was the big thing. Bang, got him. Yeah. Mark Stone, got him. Like, these guys go after the biggest guy, and when they want him, and I love that they've got some gumption. They've really put their neck on the line, and they're like, hey, we wanted this guy, so we're no hesitation to sign him to this monster 8-year deal.
Yeah, it is. To me, it has probably been the most masterful piece of management that we've seen in the recent past. Because these guys just stepped in the league a handful of years ago, and they're already, we consider them now a year-to-year perennial to be there. I mean, they did it last year. They gave us every expectation they'd do it the 2 or 3 years prior. This year is, I think there are question marks at this moment in time, but some things still need to coalesce, because on paper, this is the kind of roster that could very well repeat, assuming health and everybody's kind of going in the direction they ought to. So again, it's a masterful piece of management. Starts with McPhee. Actually, let me back up a step. Starts with ownership, and then McPhee and McCrimmon execute the plan, and they've picked some pockets in the process.
And I've thought there have been nuts during some of this, and I'm dead wrong, right? Like some of the moves that go get, and I've questioned it over the years. They know this. Yeah. But I love what they're doing.
Yeah.
Like, they're like the New York Yankees of hockey. Yeah. They just, who we want, we're going to get them. We're going to build this roster. No one's going to know how it even makes sense.
And they love that you're walking it all back right now.
On shoe and mouth.
On national television,
right.
You guys walking it all back.
I got no choice.
Though, Jonathan Marchessault is an unrestricted free agent after this
he'll be
season.
back.
So
They'll find a way.
They'll
find a way.
Got to get him in there, too. So